Yeah, this fight genuinely has me wondering whether the intended strategy is to just collect the water and spam the spell card or not. Because that seems like the only, like, safe, reliable strategy that I can think of. Okay, just don't graze when I press the buttons. Thanks, game. Like, why is that happening so often on this fight of all fights? What? I don't understand. There's clearly something I'm not getting about this fight, but unlike Oku's fight, it doesn't seem like there's any way around getting whatever esoteric... Okay, just, didn't let me grace. Just didn't let me. Is there, like, something that I'm missing? Just spamming this over and over seems to be the, intended solution for this fight, for this phase. I'm gonna try just using no regular attacks. Just the grace. This isn't the Reimu campaign. I can't just, dodge and then attack. I've got to just be doing both at once the whole time. Except for when the game tells me I can't, because there are ones that I can't, graze through. At that point, I guess I've just got to sit in the corner and twiddle my thumbs? Is that it? Honestly, when she's near the top of the screen, that's a pretty good attack. Okay, sitting in the corner and twiddling my thumb strategy. Doesn't work because apparently I can't graze. Is the blue fire ungrazable? That can't be the case, right? Like, that can't be it. No, it is. It very clearly is. So what's wrong when I'm trying to, graze downwards, and then, after that graze upwards? Something is stopping me from doing that. Something's stopping you from doing the reverse, too! Wait, there weren't even, like, any Japanese character bullets on screen at the time, so that couldn't have been what stopped me from going downwards, right? Hi, Editing Grayson here. So the reason I thought I didn't get hit by any of the bullets here was because, well, typically in video games when a boss does a animation where, like, particles fly into them, like they're charging up an attack, usually that attack happens after they finish charging and not in the middle of it. So that's why I thought that, there couldn't have been any of those bullets, but if you look frame by frame, you can just barely see one for a couple frames, so I guess I was wrong. Then again, I don't know if, games should necessarily be designed this way. Oh well, whatever. Correct me if I'm wrong, Yeah, the only thing that uses stamina is the one that makes you float continuously. That's it. All the other Graze moves. Is there, like, a stun after you, like, use a Graze move? That can't be the case with how much shit they expect you to, like, get past, right? Just the absolute, like, spam of bullets. You don't have, like, a Touhou-sized hitbox. You can't just avoid all of that. At least I figured out a reliable strategy for the first phase. Corner strats to go. They bounce. They bounce. Oh, there was an invisible exclamation point hidden behind the other bullets. Right. What? Okay, I wanted to test the theory that I had, and it's clearly not the answer. I was wondering if, like, maybe you have to, like, spam the key for it to work. But spamming the Grace key just seems to get me hurt more often. Okay, yeah, the fire's ungrazable, so... So, I can't attack her because she is surrounded by stuff that will hurt me no matter what. I can't stay far away because she just throws them at me if I stay away too long. I can't even so much as stand still because the entire screen is covered in bullets, so I have to keep grazing constantly. What am I to do? What is the intended strategy here? And some of you are probably thinking, like, oh yeah, Grayson was told that this Versa campaign would be hard, and yet he did it anyway, and now he's wondering why it's not easy. No, it's not that. I'm perfectly fine with a challenge as long as it's actually, like, fair, you know? If I understand what I did wrong and can correct for that mistake next time, I'm not going to get mad at a game. It's exclusively when I don't understand what's going on, and it feels completely unfair, that I do get frustrated. Because I'm really not getting the impression that this fight is difficult. It's just unfair. It's like pure trial and error that you need to, like, figure out what the game expects you to do. It's like, oh, that's not the way the developers intended it, so therefore you must die. Like, that's the worst kind of game design that you could possibly have in your game. The only thing that I've been able to figure out that I've been doing wrong is trying to use my attacks, because those seem to not work. Unless it expects me to just, like, spam them during this phase. And, like, that's the only way to, you know, get out of this. Somehow I've got to simultaneously pay attention to Tutaka to know when she's going to throw those at me. And I also need to be paying attention to myself so that I can actually know when I need to graze, because, you know, there are bullets everywhere, and standing still in any spot is not safe. This is just the Yugi, like, final attack, but worse. That's all this is. It's bad for the exact same reasons, but it has more reasons that it's bad that are unique to it. And now I'm getting to that point where I'm just, like, impatient at this phase. I'm getting hurt on this phase because I just want to get back to the thing that I'm struggling with. Getting impatient with the other attacks, so I just want to get back to a situation where I can even begin to attempt to understand what I'm supposed to do. Because every time I die, I have to start the entire fight over again, which means I can't reasonably, like, experiment and figure out what the game wants me to do. Because I can't be at that attack for any more than, like, 5 seconds at a time. I haven't been able to understand what I'm supposed to do in it. That's really just everything I dislike about most of the main Touhou games summed up into one thing. Like, you play a good game, like the ones that have a level select menu and you just, like, try that until you beat it. Those ones let you understand the attack by repeatedly trying them. Sure, there were some attacks in Violet Detector that, you know, were really brutal and, you know, I opted to do other ones instead to beat the game. But that wasn't, like, unfair. It was just hard. This one isn't hard. It's unfair. And just like the regular mainline Touhou games, I can't, like, fight one boss long enough to actually get a chance to understand what it wants me to do. Oh yeah, I forget they bounce off of walls. Because I see that happen so rarely that I never have a chance to internalize it because I keep having to focus on so much other stuff. Of course, when you start, like, grazing, you gotta do a little hop that puts you in the way of bullets that are above you. Now just wait for those bullets to disappear. I'm just gonna farm for, like, the spell card on this one, so I can have it for the next god-awful attack. There we go, now I might have a spell card to use. I can't even get rid of the bullets by grazing through them most of the time. And then I got cornered, because that's fun and fair. Oh yeah, just trying to survive by grazing so I don't get hit by the blue flame bullets covering the entire screen. And Kataka just kind of shows up in my path, so, you know, fuck me, I guess. Alright, back to the worst phase for like 2 seconds. Oh, again! It happened again! If I tried to graze left, which I did, I would just run into the underside of the blue flames. And if I tried to go up, well, you could have guessed what would happen. I'm looking up a video. Even the fucking video gets hit by the Japanese character bullets. Even the 1cc video gets hit by the character bullets. Is there no way to avoid... Is there... They one-cycled it, so is there just the strategy just to beat her fast enough that she can't do it a second time? They're damage boosting. They're actually damage boosting it. Well, not the best start, but... oh well. Ah, of course, before I had time to react even. I guess just don't attack, like, in the split second before she does attack. I can't even get a chance to, like, figure out when to attack her because of the stupid, like, bullets that are everywhere. I was even, like, completely fine where I was, and I still didn't have enough time to get to her. I haven't even realized it until just now, but I've been ignoring the shields this whole time. This fight has conditioned me to only go for damage. That's what this fight has done to me. Just spam! Just spam! Just spam up and to the side and Z. That's it. That's all you need to do. Fuck you, Kutaka. You're the worst fictional chicken, and that's even including Chicken Little. Okay, she is pretty cute, though. I can't stay mad at her too long. Whew.